This is a story without pictures. But if you close your eyes, you can imagine anything you want.
Ricky Roo, the bold and curious scarlet macaw, had spent a few days soaring over the breathtaking Galapagos Islands. There, Ricky had met giant tortoises, blue-footed boobies, and the rare bird mangrove finch. He heard their stories of humans coming together to save their species from becoming extinct. When Lorena, the mangrove finch, told Ricky about the sea otters in California, he decided that would be the next stop in his journey and he flew off. But little did he know that California was more than 3,000 miles away from the Galapagos Islands. So after what felt like flying forever and several snack breaks on passing boats, Ricky finally spotted the golden coastline of California. The waves were crashing against the shore, and Ricky swooped down towards these waves. He noticed something unusual. Furry creatures floating on their backs, holding what looked like maybe rocks. He landed on a big rock nearby and said,
Now? That's a strange way to relax.
Billions of blue blistering boiling barbecue barnacles. That's a talking rainbow.
Hello there. I'm not a rainbow. I'm Ricky Roo. I'm a macaw from Costa Rica, a world traveler and conservation explorer extraordinaire. And who are you?
Hello, I'm Pebble, a sea otter. I love doing belly flips. Do you want to see it? 1, 2, 3, whee! This is so much fun. Oh, and say hello to my mom then. Her name's Pearl.
"Hey, fancy feathers, you're just in time for lunch. Want a clam?"
No, thank you. I prefer fruit. But tell me, why are you guys floating around with rocks?
Oh, this? We sea otters are tool users. We keep our favorite rocks in our little underarm pockets and use them to crack open our food.
No way, Jose. You have pockets? That's amazing. I have to keep everything in my beak. And let me tell you, it gets messy.
"Yes, sir. We are pretty special and cute."
But Mama, if we're pretty special, then why were you saying the other day that we have not always had it easy?
What do you mean you have not had it easy? It looks like you have always been doing these belly flips and been having fun eating slimy things.
Well, a long time ago, people hunted us sea otters for our super thick fur.
Did you know that we sea otters have the densest fur in the animal kingdom? About 1 million hairs per square inch. We have 2 layers of fur. The one on the inside keeps us warm, and the one on the outside repels water and makes sure we don't get wet inside.
No way, Jose. A million hair per square inch? And I thought my feathers were most fluffy and fancy.
I know, it's pretty cool. But being that fluffy made us a target. We were almost wiped out. At one point, there were only about 50 of us left off the coast of California.
Bad humans? Just 50? That's not even enough for a proper macaw party.
Exactly. But humans realized their mistake and decided to help us. They made laws to protect us, stopped hunting us, and even started rescuing orphaned otters. And they didn't stop there. Scientists figured out that we play a huge role in keeping the ocean healthy. You see, we love to eat sea urchins. And if there are too many sea urchins, they destroy the kelp forests.
Kelp forests? Are those like rainforests with many trees? Oh dear, now I am missing my home, the beautiful rainforest.
Sort of. Kelp forests are giant underwater plants that tons of ocean creatures depend on. But if sea urchins go wild and eat all the kelp, everything will fall apart. Since we otters keep the sea urchin in check, we help protect the whole ecosystem.
So saving sea otters actually saves the entire underwater forest? That's incredible.
Yup. And now there are over 3,000 of us in California. And humans keep working to protect us. They rescue injured otters, clean up oil spills, and even teach fishermen how to share the ocean with us.
Wow! You two are like ocean superheroes, the kelp guardians.
I like the sound of that. Superheroes who love to do belly flips. Now, Ricky, before you fly off to your next adventure, how about a belly flip? Ever tried floating like an otter?
Well, I do love a good adventure.
With that, Ricky carefully waded into the water. He was too afraid to do the belly flips, but he let the gentle waves carry him as he floated. He wasn't as graceful as the otters, but he had to admit, floating on your backs was pretty fun, especially when a mama otter and a baby otter were laughing as they did non-stop belly flips near you. As the sun set over the California coast, Ricky Roo knew he had another beautiful story to share with the world. The sea otters had not only survived, but had become protectors of the ocean itself.
Thanks for sharing your story, my fluffy friends. I'll make sure everyone knows just how important sea otters are. Tell me, do you know of other fluffy and furry creatures with an incredible story like yours? I'm wondering where to go next on my journey.
Well, of course no one is as fluffy as us. But I have heard that beavers are very clever animals. They are building something like human homes to save the forest. They're not too far from here. You'll find them in California itself.
This got Ricky excited. With a final wave of his wings, Ricky took to the sky once more. His heart full of inspiration and his mind buzzing with new tales to tell. He didn't know where exactly in California he would find the beavers. But California couldn't be very large. Or could it?
That wraps up this adventure. Next time, we'll meet another wild friend. So stay tuned. Remember, even small actions make a big difference for wildlife. Let's stay curious, keep exploring, and care for our amazing planet. See you soon!